And you'll find that it makes a big difference in like punching power, kicking power, balance, how like sturdy you are and like hard you are to knock down.
Is this the damage of nuclear war on the planet?
Welcome to my reaction channel. If you are new here, my name is Max Hall and I use a combination of humor and fitness advice to react to anime. This is part 7 of my reaction series to the anime Kenichi The Mightiest Disciple. If you chuckle or learn something new, consider doing me a favor by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that notification bell. Oh, I guess before we get started, if you want to watch the earlier videos of the series, you don't have to enjoy this video, but the link is up here. Or up here. I never know. So I'm not saying that a whip is a good training tool, but I'm also not saying that a whip isn't a good training tool. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think a whip is a good training tool for motivating your personal training clients to work harder like Kenichi is being motivated here? For legal reasons. That was a joke and not serious. Or for if you're thinking about hiring me purposes, I guess.
Well, since it's the first day, I decided to take it easy on you.
Well, you know, that is just good personal training. You want to start somebody light, you want to start them easy, and then you want to make things harder as you go. So, you know, really the death trap of a workout that Kenichi has been put through in this second episode here is just a nice, light, easy training to really ease him in to the harder stuff. So, you know, A+ coaching here. I'm pretty sure that if like 90% of like my personal training clients I've had in my life, if I push them this hard on day one, I don't think I'd still be a personal trainer. I don't think I would have made any money. I guess they're not making much money anyway. I don't know. They negotiated some kind of deal, so I guess it's working.
He treats me worse than any bully I've come across. I'm gonna quit.
You need to progressively overload your bullying. If you want to be good at handling bullies, the first step is to be bullied harder than last time. that was my best Greg Doucette impression of you got to train harder than last time. You need to be bullied harder than last time. Bullying is an interesting thing, isn't it? What seems like can be just like good humor between friends can be bullying in other situations. And I think it's really important to check in on the context of like, you know, if you do have one of those relationships where you have a little bit more back and forth with friends, you know, just check in and make sure they're good every once in a while, because it'd be really easy to cross that line from like, this is good humor, this is good fun, into bullying. This is going to help Kenichi's resilience being pushed this hard by his coach, but I definitely think that I can understand where he's coming from of having it feel like bullying. And, you know, like, I don't think a lot of people like to come into like their first workout with a new coach and just feel like absolutely dummied like that. And like the odds of them quitting become really, really high when this is the case.
Emotional, damn it!
Now, in Kenichi's case, I think he's got like a fight coming up that he needs to be ready for, and he's probably got a very limited time to get kicked into shape, so this might be what he needs. But at the same time, I would say, like, if you, the audience, are watching this and you are hiring a personal trainer to help get you into shape, and it feels this bad on day one that you're questioning coming back for day two, just know that might not be great coaching. I would start by communicating that with your coach of like, hey, that was really, really hard. I don't think I can handle that. But also don't be afraid to consider hiring a different coach, because there are a lot of really good coaches out there that understand that like, hey, your day one needs to feel easy because you need to keep coming back. And then you need to keep coming back again. And you need to keep coming back again, because that is how consistency is built in fitness.
I know this is really tough, but I hope you'll give it your best tomorrow.
Apachai is so nice that he made you a walking cane. Bye-bye!
Sus reasons for coming back aside, that was really cute that Apachai made him a walking cane. And, you know, I think Apachai might be a pretty good coach, because, you know, sometimes your coach just destroys your legs so bad in the workout. Sometimes you just need a walking cane or a wheelchair to leave after training. right? So Abachai Hobachai, I would hire him to be my leg day coach. But I wouldn't mind a cane after leg day.
Regardless of what you might think, building your strength is the key. No matter how skilled or trained he might be, an ant can't defeat an elephant, can he?
I think this is a really, really good point. And I think martial artists that do really, really good have a strong base in strength and conditioning. And I think we've seen a kind of upbringing of like, hey, like martial artists used to be like really, really specialized and only really do martial arts training, or maybe they would do some like skipping and running. But the more science we kind of have showing that the more martial artists build a really good strength base by lifting weights. Now, they don't need to be power lifters and they don't need to dedicate all of their training to being as strong as possible, but having that really good strength base can be really, really effective for becoming better in basically any martial art. And if you are committed to martial arts in any way, maybe you do jujitsu, maybe you do Muay Thai, maybe you do boxing, I would really, really recommend spending at least one day, maybe ideally like 2 days a week, of doing some strength training, doing some, weighted squats, doing some weighted push exercise, some weighted pull exercises, some deadlifts, and just, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just progressively overload over time, get a little bit stronger, and you'll find that it makes a big difference in like punching power, kicking power, balance, how like sturdy you are and like hard you are to knock down. A lot of jiu-jitsu practitioners really swear by strength training because the more sturdy you are and like the stronger you are, the easier it is to assert your will on the floor. I think the same thing kind of goes for wrestling. So if you're a martial artist and you're watching this, let this be your sign to start strength training. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to part 7 of my reaction series to Kenichi The Mightiest Disciple. If you're enjoying this series, consider maybe checking out one of my other series. And I just appreciate you. Your time watching this video means the absolute world to me. And I'm gonna cry. Until next time, guys, peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.
静けさが染み込むよね息を止めた午前同時非常階段で爪を噛む明日はどっちださって